All right, hello, welcome all of you wonderful people. It is your boy Rylionn, and of course it is Primus joining me here tonight. This is a continuation of yesterday, so this is actually going to be game number 3 of the series for Sitting on Wards, which is Team Yellow, and Rylyonn's Body Pillows, which is Team Pink. Sorry about the technical difficulties that we had yesterday. That is completely on my internet service provider, not me. I didn't do it, but
Hotel internet.
Yeah, I think it's CenturyLink. So if you guys want to write a strongly worded letter to anybody, do it to them. But this is going to be game number 3. We're just going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up the draft here real quick. Here we go. That way we can go ahead and just dive right into game number 3, and then also we could just continue the rest of the series out here as well. So yeah, let's do it. All right, so for Rylyonn's Body Pillows, they're going to be the ones starting off on the blue side here for game number 3. We have here the bans are Zillion, Kane, Varus, Graves, and Lilia. We have seen Lilia been quite the threat in the top lane in the first 2 games there. So against the set we saw, and who was the other one that she went up in game number
Mordekaiser.
1? Thank you, Mordekaiser. Yeah, she didn't have that good of a time against Mordekaiser, but against set, completely different story. And then for Sitting on Wards, we have Viego, Pantheon, Camille, Irelia, and Yasuo are the bans coming out there. So once again, a lot of top lane priority, and then we also see the mid lane with the Yasuo as well. They had to delete that. I believe Animated Titty Clap earlier in the week, he just did a tremendous job on Yasuo, and he's just one of those champions that's just like, no, we're getting rid of him. If that's someone that you play, I'm not doing it. But for the picks, we have here Sivir and Senna, it looks like, on the bot lane. Sejuani in the jungle, Sylas in the top, and Akali in the mid lane. It could be a Sylas mid and Akali top. We'll have to find out once the game starts. But for Sitting on Wards, we also have Morgana and Ziggs, I believe, again in the bot lane. It's going to be Zac in the jungle, Malphite top, and then Yone in the mid lane. So just based off this and you seeing the draft here, how do you feel about game number 3 and the team comps here?
As a disgusting comp on the side of Yellow. That is... I mean, Ziggs is... I mean, they played it super well in the other... I believe they only played it... Did they play it both times? I forget.
Who?
But
which one?
The Ziggs? I believe that was just the...
No, that was just game number 2, I believe.
Yeah. Super strong. Ziggs is incredibly good at pushing towers, poking out the bot lane.
Absolutely.
Especially, against more passive laners like, the Ezreal and Seraphine that they lane against. But we'll see what happens with the Sivir Senna. They have 2 basically essentially assassins on the side of Rylyonn's Body Pillows. So I'm interested to see, if Akali does any roaming, or if she is top, then, if Sylas does some roaming. Once again, they'll probably play for that strong side top.
Right.
Which I'm assuming is going to be actually that Akali, so they'll try and get Opaque fed, I'm sure. With those Sedge ganks, but we'll see if Din Orange is able to answer with the Malphite Zac. So much gank potential. Malphite can ult in a split second.
Right
same time. Zac. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this looks like.
That's true, but also having the Sylas, you got to remember he can also steal their ultis as well. So it's not only that are you versing a Malphite, you kind of have that Malphite ulti to engage as well, and also combining that with the Sejuani, I think that they could possibly make a few really good plays here, and let's just see if Sitting on Wards, I mean, they do have the spell shield, so I believe Ziggs would at least be safe, but the rest of them are going to have a slight more difficult time to deal with that. But let's go ahead. I do have the VOD already up and running here for us, so let's go ahead and hop into game number 3. Remember, Sitting on Wards of Team Yellow is right now up in the series 2-0. Rylyonn's Body Pillows unfortunately doesn't have any wins as of right now, but hey, who knows? We have game number 3 that is going to be starting here underway. Let me go ahead and get that pulled up for everybody here real fast. Hold on one moment. There we
Team Pink fighting to stay alive.
They're fighting hard, but
Duck did say earlier last night that one of the teams is going to 3-0. So we could see the 3-0 from Yellow. That's what I predicted. I predicted Yellow would at least win the series. I don't know about a 3-0, but I think it's very possible, especially looking at their comp right now.
Yeah, that's very true. But I believe in them. I mean, it's not just because their name is Rylionn Body Pillows, but because, I truly, truly, honestly, genuinely believe in them. So let me go ahead here, get the game overlay up and running for all of you. Here you go. Excellent, excellent. And actually, hold on one moment. I apologize. How am I supposed to... Wait, I could just hit P for play, right? I believe so. Yes, I can. I don't have to...
That sounds right. Yeah.
All right, shaboom. We are underway. Excellent. Remember, this is a VOD, so not to worry. We don't have anything. This is actually the first time that we're viewing it as well. So as new as you guys are seeing it, it's as new as we see it here. As well in the studio, I guess we could say.
Yeah, we thought it would be better if, looking at this for the first time rather than watching it last night, and not streaming it. So
right,
doing this for the audience right now.
Already loving the 5-man invade here from Team Sitting on Wards. It looks like that one Phoenix is going to have to burn the flash. Great flash from both Aegis and Phoenix to try to engage and then, of course, get the disengage off from the Sivir there. Try to get rid of chat. There we go. But huge invade potential coming in from the side of Team Yellow, so Sitting on Wards. But let's see if they're just going to go ahead and get some deep vision in there, so that way information is key, is it not? Like that's primarily how you win.
They're just poking. Yeah, they're just poking the bear on either side. Nothing really happening. They wanted that engage on Phoenix, but other than that, neither side was going to commit to anything.
Yeah, burning the
at least for the level 1. We'll see. I'm expecting to see some spicy lanes.
Oh yeah. Where do you think most of the action is going to be for this game? I mean, just by judging it, it looks like Yone and Akali are going to be the mid laners here. Yep, Sylas top. So Opaque's going to go ahead and do that against the Malphite. I expect to see a lot of fights. Top and mid are going to be probably the top two, in my opinion.
Right, and Sejuani's starting blue, so probably Hated is actually, he did play the 2 games on Hecarim. I think he might actually try and go for a level 3 gank on the bot lane, because I think they realize both games, they tried to play strong side top and it wasn't working. Right. Bot lane just got 2 ahead on the side of Yellow, so I think he might try and do something about that. Sejuani, really good ganks, especially, outside of the Black Shield and the Ziggs W, not much they can do to get out.
Right.
Unless of course, they do find the Sejuani. So they do have tools to deal with the Sejuani gank, but Sejuani is so good at locking down ganks.
That's true. That's very true. Especially, after level 6, then she becomes a real terror and a real threat to the entire team there. So, able to get that one stun off, plus the huge AoE slow. I mean, Morgana can also do it, but it's less instant. So, she just has to set it up properly with her Zhonya's and then, with her ulti from there. But they both have really good potential. I do like them a lot. Zach and Sejuani, they're both just doing their thing in the jungle there. The ward has already gotten off, so they know that they cleared the entire top side before going on bot, which means that top lane's going to be saved from ganks. At least keep Sejuani from counter ganking, if anything. So, I mean, full clear. I don't really play a whole lot of jungle, so I can't really give a whole lot of input there. Like, when are you supposed to full clear or not full clear? Because, I mean, some people do and some people don't. Is it good to not do one or the other? And, hold on a second.
In my experience,
is going to go ahead and actually give the first blood. That's a huge change of pace in the bot lane if we've ever seen one. There we go. She's going to go ahead and land a binding, but great job from Swedish landing that binding there onto Dank Shedda and then capitalizing on that. Plus, he has teleport, not heal. So that's something that they could have probably capitalized on a little bit earlier.
Yeah, and Senna actually did get the kill, so we'll see what build Swedish does go on the Senna. If he goes for more of an aggressive, like a Kraken Slayer Senna, then that kill actually not problematic being on him. But Sejuani, like I said, pathing for the bot side, so we'll see.
Yep.
Binding has already gone out, but too much damage on the Senna.
Yeah, and the Spell Shield has already gone out as well, but Sejuani should have probably engaged that, but Senna did get extremely low there. Swedish Pancakes accidentally took a binding to the face and then literally every spell from Ziggs, so that's definitely not what you want there. But to try to prevent a fade Fed Senna, that is, you got to do everything you can to kind of suppress that, because once her range gets to a certain point, I don't even think Ziggs is going to be able to outpoke her.
Yeah, which you're able to check the souls on Senna, right? That'll probably be something we should check throughout the game.
She's at 14 currently. So 14 souls and counting, 15 now. But, you know, we're already 4 minutes in. She's doing a great job getting those autos off, getting those soul counts up. There hasn't really been a whole lot of souls dropping from the minions, even though it's not her. Oh, there we go. Another binding. Oh, but the spell shield's going to be used. It's going to be down for at least...
Yeah, which I don't think spell shield cancels the soul take. But, yeah, not able to... I mean, they're both AD, so I mean, the Black Shield not really stopping much outside of the root.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, Morgana, though, she's still always a threat because, I mean, she's never going to try to engage on Sivir. She has the spell shield. So, you know, her target is literally always going to be Senna at this rate. And right as soon as she does land a binding, the Black Shield is going to go up. So they just have to be really careful with how they do this. I mean, Sivir might be able to even step up in front of a Q and tank one, you know, before they go ahead and try to engage on their own. Maybe that's something that they might consider.
Yeah, another Sejuani gank coming on the bot lane.
And in the
Pink mid, too.
We have Javi coming into the mid lane there. Great job from Yon to use the ulti there. And then kill on over to decomposition on Animated Cloud. Ooh, Senna.
Yeah, a little aggressive on the Senna.
I know.
Ink, Swedish overstayed there a little bit. But it is Senna, you can just... Running a little on mana, but still able to heal with the Q. So, not doing terrible, but yeah. I was going to say it was looking really good for... the side of yellow on the top side. Malphite was up 37 to 25 CS on the Sylas, but that lead is since...
There we go, and since you just mentioned that, Sylas is going to go ahead and engage there. Great job from Opaque. I would say that's definitely in his favor. And it's 37. I thought you said 25. I was like, wait, 25 CS? Yeah, 35.
He was at 25 CS, but now he's at 37.
Go. Another great engage from Opaque. Both flashes are going to be burned. But Fridge is definitely hurting here. He does have the Corruption Potion, but I don't think he's going to be able to heal up enough to stop another engage burst from Opaque there.
Yeah, and really good. I think Sylas benefits from that flash trade there, since he does still have his dash, and they're zoning him out of the wave, so he's going to lose that big wave top. Very problematic for the Malphite. Sylas just... Opaque taking back the minions and just killing that CS lead that Fridge did have.
I really thought, you know, Rylionns body pillars were going to come back strong, and they are in game number 3 here. I am liking that quite a bit. Javi looking to maybe try to engage, but he's going to go ahead and not do that here on the bot lane. They do have full vision, though, over everything. Ziggs is alone. It is just a Cloud Drake for the first one of the game, so at least we're going to get that out nice and early. Going to give them, well, when they all hit level 6, you know, at least that 10% cooldown reduction, but nothing really beyond that. They got to be careful not to overstep here. They have 0 vision except for that pink and that tri-bush there. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see if Rylionn's body pills is going to answer. Rift Herald is spawning soon, so we'll see. Zach obviously still in that bottom side jungle. We'll see if they answer for the Rift Herald. Malphite getting some river vision, getting that tri-bush vision, but I think Sejuani's just going to take this.
Yeah, yeah.
But good answer. Good answer on the side of pink.
Hey, that's what you got.
Malphite sniffed him out, though. Sylas coming to answer. He's stuck. He's a rock, but he's stuck between a Sylas and a Sejuani. But he just backs off.
I thought you were gonna say stuck.
I was gonna say stuck between a rock. Yeah, I was like, wait, he is a rock. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's good. I like that a lot. That's funny. I love it.
He got out rocked, I guess. Tough for the Malphite. You know, he did have that early lead. Going for the anti-heal, but you know, with the Bramble, but not getting as much out of it since Sylas doing,
Ooh, Social did go off, but didn't walk up into the Bible, unfortunately.
So many spells going on in this bot lane.
Yeah,
just
I mean, they're just throwing
both
everything
sides
out.
having a root, both sides having poke. This is a lot more entertaining in the bot lane than previous games for sure.
Yeah, it's a mini game. This is when I say this is the mini game bot lane like matchup. Like you just gotta dodge everything while also trying to maintain farm. It's like the ultimate job of multitasking. Uh-oh, here we go. Decomposition is going to go and engage on the Akali. The rest of red team is there. Great job from yellow. Malphite's going to go in and ulti over the wall to secure the kill. Oh, no, he doesn't. Young's going to follow up, but a second too late. Flashes forward, does pick up the kill. And there we go. Zach and the rest of the gang are there to follow up. Silas is going to go in and get knocked up, and Fridge is going to go in and take that kill. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, it's going to be a 1-for-1. Siver's going to pick up that kill with the boomerang. Ziggs is going to go ahead and try running her down. Ulti is available, but the mana is not there. Great job. Trades all over the place, all over the map, but this is definitely in Yellow's favor. They're able to pick up 3 kills to just 1 there, overall across the map, and they will now be picking up the red scuttle.
Yeah, and once again, just like last game, Yellow doing so good at objective control.
Absolutely.
They got the Dragon and the Rift Herald. You know, Malphite was able to zone off the Sejuani just enough for them to eventually take the Herald. Obviously, it wasn't really good for Anime to check that brush and walk into a Yone and then soon to be 2 more members on the side of Yellow. So very unfortunate for the Akali in that situation.
I also like just the reaction from Fridge. Right as soon as Akali hopped over the wall, he knew she was already low. Maybe he didn't know that the rest of the team was there, or at least one other member, Opaque, was there. But still, great job. And then also from the rest of this team, Decomposition also ulting over the wall just to make sure that, you know, their teammate was going to survive there. And they turned a really bad situation, or potentially bad, into a 3-for-1. So great job from Yellow in that engage there. And
yeah, I mean, they were finding on the Senna.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Siver's going to go ahead and keep on running down the Ziggs. Ziggs is going to go ahead and flash forward. The Boomerang is going to go off. Ulti's going to hit, but it doesn't matter. She is going to go ahead and take out Dangchetta. And that's going to be 2 kills now on over to the Siver. So this is a different kind of a game than we saw from game number 2. The Ziggs is not able to do whatever he wants like he was in the previous game.
Yeah, definitely a good answer with the Siver. You know, with that super long range Q, able to actually, you know, answer the Ziggs poke. And, you know, both Siver and Senna, you know, that long range poke, you know, both having abilities that can get over the minion wave and touch and actually, like, you know, answer the Ziggs poke. So we'll see what happens, but...
Oh, another great Malphite ulti to go ahead and engage onto Rylionn's body pillows. Young's going to go ahead and follow up with the ulti of his own, and they shut down on over to Akali. You know, Zach's going to go ahead and get the passive off, but doesn't matter. Probably Hayden's going to go ahead and pick up that one right there, and great job. And the Malphite ulti was actually Silas, who stole his ulti forward, and the flash from Malphite to go ahead and secure the kill on the Anime City Clap. I love that flash ulti. You hate to see it. They just got it done to them. He's got to clap back with an ulti of his own.
Yeah, I will say that fight did even out the gold lead.
Ooh, okay, there we go. Swedish Pancake's doing some work there. Ziggs unfortunately bombing. Senna out of the way from landing on that binding. And a double kill on over to that one. Phoenix goes ahead and cleans up both kills on the bot lane, and he is 4-0 now. This is a great position for Rylionns body pillows that we have not seen in the last 2 games. Plus Mountain Dragon is up, so let's see if they go ahead and secure that. All right, Javi.
Phoenix is out for blood for these past 2 games.
Absolutely.
He's out for revenge.
Uh-oh, there we go. Yone's going to go ahead and do Yone things, though. Auto attacks are going off. There goes the Ignite, and Yone is also going to possibly get picked up here by the Sejuani. No, Zach is there for support, so is the Morgana. The binding is going to land. Spell Shield is up, and the Boomer is going to go ahead and give her another kill. Great job into maybe a double. Nope. Opaque's going to go ahead and answer for that and pick up the first kill of this game for himself. Woo! All right, Rylionns body pillows is like super good positioning right now. Like they're answering really well. They're picking up early dragons, something that they didn't do in game number 1 or 2. Siver maybe getting a little bit too cocky there, but now she's going to go ahead and blast cone over the wall. Get to safety, and they're going to pick up their first dragon. Great job from
yeah, I don't think Zach had the damage there, but really good by Siver to zone him off so that he couldn't, you know, jump in and steal the smite, or, you know, steal the dragon with smite. So I think, I mean, he had the blast cone, so Phoenix knew he was safe. Zach obviously not having damage, able to kill him, but once again a little bit too aggressive on the Siver.
Off though, that is one difference that they don't have. Oh, I don't know if you needed to do that. Yeah, the boomerang timing is just going to be perfect on that, and 6-0 Now for that one Phoenix, and oh no, the binding's gonna go ahead and land off to Ziggs and another boomerang kill. This is like the 4th one that she's gotten. 7-0. Javi's gonna do a great engage, and the 1,000 gold is gonna go on over to him. Let's see if Senna's able to go ahead and at least pick up the kill, but no, the healing is 2 grand on Zach, and they're just not gonna give up without a fight though. Heals are coming through from Senna. The knockup's gonna go ahead and land again. Binding's gonna go ahead and come through. Sejuani's on the hunt, but nope, it's just too far. Javi's gonna go ahead and pick up a double kill. Oh, with the ulti, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I will say the pathing was kind of strange for Swedish. Pretty much pathing away from all of the bloblets by Zach. I definitely think Swedish could have denied all of the bloblets that Zach was healing from if, you know, he were able to walk over them first. But instead, he just kind of passed away from them, which was interesting, but obviously just trying to stay alive. So really unfortunate the shutdown goes on the Zach, because I believe that was a 500 gold shutdown.
No, that was 1,000
on this error. Oh, was it 1,000?
Yep.
I mean, yeah, of course. Last time I looked, I think Sivir got like 3 kills since then. But yeah, so 1,000 gold going over to the Zach and not the Ziggs or Yone. So unfortunate for Yellow. That's where that shutdown went. But we'll see what Zach's able to do. You know, with that early mythic that I'm assuming be buying fairly soon.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be too worried if it was on Javi if I was on his team, because he can capitalize. You know, with some more items, getting a little bit further ahead. That's 1,000 gold in one of our very strong tank's pockets. He's our jungler. He's our engage. You know, I'm not really gonna complain about that. But Yone's also looking here towards the bot lane. Akali's gonna follow up as well. The binding is gonna land though on to that one Phoenix, and they're just going to go ahead and back up. They have no jungle objective here on the bot side, so I don't know why Yone is... I mean, he did push out his lane, so I'll give him that. So maybe
yeah, I think they're just going for a possible dive,
yeah.
But I don't... Yeah, with the Akali coming down, I don't think it would have been successful.
No.
Plus, you know, Sivir being 7-1 and 2, I wouldn't want to dive the Sivir if I were Yellow, but... Some more trades coming out on either side, just throwing as much poke as they can, but Ziggs going for the kill here.
Senna is alright, almost going to get picked off. Very nice. I was going to say, my bad. I looked away for a moment to go look at messages. Next thing I know, I look up and shaboom. Everybody and their mom is getting just poked down heavily. Everyone in bot lane's at like 20% health. Yone, though, looking to see if he can make a play here, see if he ultis over the wall. I don't know if they have vision in the jungle or in the dragon pit. Doesn't look like they do, so they are going to go ahead and just back off there. Oh, no, they're not.
Yeah, I will say, Rylionn, you can't look away for any time on this game. It is
not.
A clown fiesta. There's fights every 20 seconds, like we see now. Yone coming down bot again.
There's that double crit. Like, he just... One auto. No, I'm sorry. How many autos I think hit Senna? 3, maybe at most? Half her health, gone. He's just one of those champions. Yasuo and Yone are just... Oh, I hate them. I hate them so much.
Brothers.
They are.
I mean, this isn't a 0-10 Yone, so he hasn't hit that that Giga Power Spike, but
true.
Still very strong at the moment. Getting chased down by this Edge and Akali, and I think was trying to get vision, but Hank doing really good at denying the vision from Yellow. Only 1 ward on their jungle. I do want to see them, you know, now that they are ahead, or at least. Not behind like they were last game,
right.
To have some more aggressive wards on the enemy jungle.
Javi going towards bot side. Alright, he's going to go ahead and wind it up and see if he fully engages here. They don't know that they're backing. Alright, nah, he's just going to go ahead and back off from there. Morgana's trying to roam around the map, trying to give Ziggs a little bit of, you know, solo experience, get some farm up as well. Phoenix is up by about 20 farm right now, 21. He definitely has a lot more kills right now. 7-1 to the 1-4 Ziggs. This just isn't a position that we've seen them in so far throughout this entire series. Let's see if they're able to bounce back from it, or is Sivir just going to be able to single-handedly carry this?
Yeah, it's good to see that they still can play through the bot side. I mean, they did make playoffs. This still is a very strong team.
True.
It is interesting that, you know, the first 2 games they try to play for that strong side top. You know, they probably had a good team powwow after the end of the second game. Like, hey, like this isn't working. Let's try something new. And so far, it's going really well for them.
It is. Oh, the Malphite flank from the back line is going to go ahead and ulti onto the Sivir, and Senna is going to get really low, and Dank Cheddar is going to go ahead and pick up the kill onto that one Phoenix. Meanwhile, Akali's going to go ahead and slay Dank Cheddar on the back line as well. Malphite's getting really low. Back to the Akali, and Yone sidesteps the knockup, but it doesn't matter. Great job from Javi to follow up on the Akali because Yone was getting really close to dying. And now that puts him in a 3v4 situation. This is going to be in the favor of Sitting on Wards. Javi with another great engage with the aggro coming in from the Dragon as well. The Sejuani is able to get the stun off, but he already flashed over the wall. Are they going to finish off the Dragon or not? No. Oh my, I thought Javi was going to go back in. I was like, he's a madman. Oh my God.
I do believe he has his passive. So he would still have the droplets, but I mean, obviously, I think that the South and Sejuani would have won that, but playing safe, they didn't want to grade for the Dragon and give that up. Because Yellow really good at objective control, and they're already back on this Dragon. I don't know why. I guess the Akali's going to answer the Yone, but yeah, Yellow's just going to take this Infernal Drake.
Yes, they are. Yep, Red Team's going to go ahead and secure that with the Ziggs ulti for good measure. Sejuani forced a flashback over the wall. She was like, I already dashed over, I can't get back. Oh, well.
Yeah, hated trying to get the Dragon Seal, but was unsuccessful. That's Sivir damage. Oh my lord.
I mean, how many Dark Harvest stacks does she have? Let's find out. Nope, can I not find out? I gotta click on it. 9. Okay, so she's at 9 right now. Let's see the soul count. 64 souls currently for Senna at 20 minutes in. I don't know if that's really good or really bad, but 64, that's not a bad number. It's close to 100.
Yeah, I usually like to see 100, 115 by the end of the game. So Senna, this, Swedish on the Senna, getting pretty close to that number. But
engage from Yone onto the Civ is going to go ahead and just clap her immediately. Javi's going to go ahead and try to follow up as well to secure the second kill here. Senna is looking real low, and yes, the double kill is going to go on over to decomposition. Yone is not the character that you want to be fed. If I'm going to have a fed character, I want it to be...
Not Yone.
Yeah, not Yone. Give all the kills to Zach. I don't care.
And decomposition, I see your 8 kills. I raise you my 5. I can still kill you. I don't care.
Exactly.
Phoenix really needs this... Sejuani and Silas in the front line for, and especially the Assassins getting to the Ziggs, getting to the Yone before he can do anything.
Right.
Sivir, as you can see, still pretty squishy, when going up against the Yone. Does not do well against Assassins, so I definitely think he needs better positioning and to be a lot more careful and respect that Yone damage and, closing the distance with his E, so... Phoenix not respecting the Yone, and that costs him a death.
That is true, but I also think that they're not positioning themselves really well. I mean, they know the type of engage that Zach has and how far that he has his ganking potential. So they were really, really stepped up far in lane. They had no other backup from the rest of their team. I mean, they have nothing but engage coming in from Sitting on Wards. They have the Malphite, they have the Zach, they have the Yone. The only person that isn't going to engage is going to be Morgana and Ziggs. Everyone else is going to be all up in your face.
Yeah, and Yellow getting the Baron, gonna take this mid tower. There's, especially with the Ziggs execute.
Look at that.
Yep, there it is. I was waiting. I was waiting for the execute.
Let's see if Kali. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and try flanking from the backside there. Forces a flash onto the Morgana. Great 3-man Malphite ulti. Javi's gonna go ahead and follow up and get the kill on to Anime Titty Clap. It looks like another great engage. Sivir's going to go ahead and get knocked out. Decomposition's going to go ahead and take that kill. They're on the hunt now for Senna. Sejuani is ultra low. They have to back off there. And that's 3 kills so far. Javi is not giving up, though, with the Baron, with the rest of his team there. He's going to go ahead and dive underneath this tower. Does pull the Senna forward. The passive is going to go off, so he did have that available. That's 4 kills now and over to Sitting on Wards. They might be able to finish off the game as well. Oh, no, they're going to go ahead and take the tower. The inhib is next. They still have Baron out for just a little bit. Ziggs, like you said, he's able to be there. He can take out and execute these towers like it's nothing. So they might utilize.
They're just going for the game. 3 seconds on the Akali, 8 seconds on the Sivir, 2 seconds on the Silas. They don't have the mini wave for this. So Bobby is a little greedy.
Yeah, they may have overstayed their welcome just a little bit too long here. Silas is going to go ahead and chop down the Zach, but it doesn't matter. Yone's going to go ahead and put in some big damage. Javi's going to go ahead and take down Sejuani. Really nice. So Binding's going to go ahead and land on Anime Titty Clap, and they are just going to back off from there. That's wild. They were able to re-engage, and the only member that died was Fridge. Great job from sitting on wards. Oh my god.
Yeah, Yellow's about to back. Now they're at an 8,000 gold league. They got 2 towers. They got the inhib. Actually, 3 towers. Excuse me. They got the tier 2 mid, the inhibiting tower, and a Nexus turret.
Yes, they did.
As well as 2 big fights where I believe they got an ace, they got 4 kills, and then they got another 2 kills.
Yep.
That's 6 kills, 3 towers, and an inhibitor. They just backed with so much gold.
Yes, they did. We can actually take a look at the gold right now for each of the players. So right now we have about 1,900 sitting on Zach right now. I mean, everyone just backed in bot. So, but look at the gold lead that Zach and Yone have. Like, it is just so huge. Every single person on their team, except for the Ziggs and Senna, are looking real. I mean, Senna's even with Morgana. My bad. Every person's just doing phenomenal on their job. The hyper carries are hyper carrying. They're doing phenomenal. And I don't know, but Javi's just setting everybody up. He's personally my MVP for this game and the last game, definitely. Like, he's just been able to set up everyone so well and keep them ahead. Oh, here we go.
Right, no, I definitely agree with you. But another fight coming out.
Yeah, I know. They just don't stop fighting. Yone's going to go into ulti off to the backline there. Sau's going to go in and pop the zone just to avoid being killed there. Decomp, though, is going to go in and pick up the kill on the Senna. Double kill now onto Anime Titty Clap. He's going to go in and make his way. Sivers going to go in and fall to the Zac there. On the backline, we have Yone and Silas just duking it out. Does the Ignite finish him off? No, it does not. Javi's going to go in and engage, though, and they should just finish it.
Sivers dead. This is probably the game. That Nexus turret is very low.
Yeah, they have super.
All they gotta do is just kill the Sejuani and execute with the Ziggs, and that's gonna be Yellow taking the game.
Yeah.
Really great play by them.
Like, they
honestly, it was the team fighting that Yellow's able to come back from. Didn't take as many objectives as they did in previous games, but this was just so many kills. I mean, 38 kills in 25 minutes. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Kind of crazy, but I mean, they are number 1 in their respective categories for a reason, and it is what it is at that point. It is unfortunate, but let me go ahead here, actually get up the loading. Oh, my bad. Boop. There we go. We are back. And yeah, I mean, great job. 3-0 on over to sitting on wards. They went ahead and eliminated Rylionns body pillows. My heart, unfortunately. But yes, I mean, that was just great teamwork, great communication, great teamwork. Once again, Javi, in my opinion, phenomenal work throughout the entirety of that series, 1, 2, and 3. And he went Zach for, I believe, all 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. I genuinely don't remember.
I've since slept since the last 2 games, so I'm a little forgetful on what was played, but really good by the bot side for the first 2 games. But yeah, overall, Javi doing so much to set up his team. Actually, both junglers playing very well. I think in this series, I think this was definitely a battle of the junglers to set up their solo laners.
You know what? I normally, we have the MVP votes and all that, but I'm gonna go ahead and he is on. He is here. He's even requesting. He's like, I'm here if I can go ahead.
He's on.
Oh,
why not?
Go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull in Javi. He was my MVP personally, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull him and say he's MVP for this one. I mean, unless you have any objectives.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, he did great. He did phenomenal in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead, and he's the only member here, so that's kind of like automatic.
Hey, it works out. It definitely works out.
Hello.
Hi.
It's like you knew you were MVP today, and you were like, I'm the one that needed to be here. So you knew from the beginning that this was gonna end up being you.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for the voting to take place, but hey, I guess I win by default.
You would have gotten my
It was a unanimous vote. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, it was completely unanimous. All 3 of us voted for you. But no, seriously, great job. The first 2 games, Rylionns Body Pillows definitely put up a huge fight. Maybe not so much in game number 2, but game number 1, you guys were like back and forth. And kills, you guys were actually down in kills for, I think, almost every single start of those games. You were down in kills. And you guys just stuck it out, did phenomenal job farming. You with the ganks, you are a beast, my friend. You know what I mean? You are present in every single lane, especially with the Zac. I mean, like, tell me just, like, how did you feel about the series in general against this team? 3-0 speaks for itself, but I just want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we were kind of worried. I've been in like a horrific move and haven't had internet in my apartment for like the last month.
Oh, no.
So we were pretty worried, just because like I was pretty rusty and I'm a big voice on the team, especially in the early game.
Okay.
We couldn't tell. So I mean, just in terms of ganks and objective control, we definitely did not see any rustiness. Maybe a few mechanical errors, but macro-wise, you played amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it helps that they gave me they let me just stick to one champ all 3 games.
Yeah. You did go Zach all 3. Okay, I thought so. I definitely remember Zach game number 2. I could not remember game number 1 for the life of me. And then obviously we just saw game number 3 here. But, like, is that, I don't want to say is that your most comfortable champion, but is that just the most ganking potential? Like, you could just gank from just so far away. It's like having a Nocturne ulti up every, like, 12 seconds.
I wouldn't say it's my most comfortable or even, like, my most consistent for ganks, even.
Really?
It's just, I just kind of go based off feel, and I was feeling Zach yesterday.
Okay. I'd love to see it.
But yeah, I mean, a different game.
Definitely need to trust your feels for the final, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Get you somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, looking forward to it.
Audience, don't forget to tune in on Saturday to watch the final between the winners of Green and who's the other team playing on Wednesday? Is it Gray?
It's Blue.
Green versus
Blue. Just kidding.
So Exiles versus, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh my god.
Team of Dreams.
Yes, thank you. Meme Team of Dreams. Oh man, it has been a long week. Long day at work today. I apologize. And sorry for the technical difficulties yesterday, Javi. Game number 2 would have been a phenomenal finish. We got to see it. It was great on my part. Unfortunately, the rest of the people did not get to see it. That you guys.
Oh, it was such a great. I mean, it ended like 45 seconds after the stream ended, so it didn't miss too much. It was just that last top lane fight. But Javi, I do have to ask. Since you have such a strong bot lane, especially the first 2 games of the series, playing such really good bot lane, such strong side bot. Is that something that y'all typically practice for, and I guess put a lot of emphasis on?
Not entirely. I mean, I'm pretty lucky where I feel like I can play through any of my lanes. I feel like everyone's completely capable of taking over the game.
Okay.
So it just comes down to as like a team decision who we think we need to play through, what lanes are most volatile, who's playing strong side, who's playing weak side, which game. And we just kind of go based off of that. We do have a really strong bot lane. I don't think anyone we faced so far has been able to handle our bot lane. I think this last game 3 of the series was the worst our bot lane has done, and I don't think they were out of the game at all.
Yeah, I was really surprised because the first 2 games, Pink playing strong side top, trying to get opaque fed, y'all doing the exact opposite and trying to get pick the Lilia and just let him run around and do whatever. But then your focus was on the mid bot lane most of the game. Yeah, everywhere else.
Yeah, I mean that's just Fridge's big brain picks. I mean this guy. He's always got something up his sleeve, and
he does. He's a slippery little feller. It looks like. I mean, the Malphite, the Lily in the first 2 games, especially against the set, I was like, no way, that has to be a mistake. And then he's like, hold on, it's not. We're number 1 in our division for a reason, And it's like, all right, my bad, you're right. And he completely just mopped the floor. And you said we have a pretty good bot lane. You got 2 MVP bot laners. That's like saying the Lakers are kind of good this year. LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony. It's like that. This is your guys' squad. You guys are like the Lakers of the Gap right now, in my opinion. I know Green is probably going to have some kind of answer to that, and I apologize. They're going to be like the Nets. They're the Nets. Y'all are the Lakers. You guys are phenomenal, and obviously you're who are you looking forward to the most out of both these teams that are competing? Green or red, or it doesn't really matter to you? You guys are here to win it all. It doesn't really matter.
Green or blue? We do apologize, blue team. We love you. We keep forgetting. Like I think we're just bad at colors. But
Did I say?
yeah, between you said red. Between blue and green, who are you? I guess more looking forward to facing, or who would you rather face in the final?
I don't really have an answer. I mean, we haven't played against green at all, so that's like exciting. Oh, we can play against green finally. And they happen to be the first place on the other division. But I'm good friends with a couple players from blue, so I'm like it'd be great to have that kind of rivalry.
Yep.
So I'm fond of playing against either.
I can't.
I'm rooting for my friends on blue, but I would love to play green.
Okay. And you guys haven't scrimmed or anything at all?
No, I mean this might sound a bit BM, but the only time we play together as five is for matches.
Are you kidding me?
No. Everyone's schedule is just kind of really rough. So we just kind of get together, and I mean, me, Decomposition, and Dank Cheta have been playing together for about a year now, consistently, like on the team.
Okay.
And then we picked up Fridge and Agassi this split, and they've been just great additions to the team.
Excellent. I would have never guessed.
You can definitely see the synergy on the Rift. That's for sure.
100%. It's like you guys practice every day, it seems like. The call-outs, amazing. The macro play by you, amazing. Like, your whole team also just being able to collapse. Like, in the instance when, who was getting caught out?
I think was the Akali. It was, anime getting caught out in the river. Are you talking about the Rift Herald fight?
Yeah, the Rift
Herald fight. The blue side jungle fight?
Sejuani, yeah. And then Malphite came down, collapsed, and then Yone came up, followed up with that. Also, Frage doing the kind of like just feeling it ult over over into the blue as well. Like, there's just so many different moments that it really looks like the synergy that you literally practice every single day. But it's just great players, great communication. Like, you guys are just a great team overall. I'm looking forward to you all playing in the finals.
Thank you.
I know you're looking forward to it, definitely. But any closing remarks, anything you want to say to the people, to your teammates, to your fans, you know, the best casters in the world, you know, anything?
Any haters you want to call out, you know?
I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to haters very much. I've heard that some rumors that we shouldn't be in this league, that we should be in the Plat League.
I mean, 3-0ing in semifinals is something else, that's for sure.
Hey, that's a compliment, though. I don't think that's a hater move. It's just like, all right, yo, go to Plat. That I would be kind of happy if someone told me that, to be honest. But I mean, you guys meet the criteria for gold, so that's why you are here, and you guys are doing a phenomenal job. I can't wait to see how this goes. Absolutely, like, you guys are doing great.
Yeah, definitely. We're all looking forward to it. Maybe we'll actually get some practice in beforehand.
So right before finals, you're gonna practice? It doesn't work like that. I don't know. I don't know if it works like that. I mean, it could, I guess. But the other semifinals round is going to be, like you guys said, tomorrow. It's going to be Wednesday, the 11th, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I actually have no idea who is casting that.
I believe Newman's going to be casting that, and possibly Wookie.
Ooh, okay, so we have an all-star cast for...
Wait, just kidding. Wookie will not be there, but it'll be Newman, and I'm assuming anyone but Duck, since he will be playing that night.
That is true, yes. Caller commentator is to be announced, but for the play-by-play action, we do have Newman, the wonderful absolute god Newman himself. I definitely can't wait to see that. Wookie's going to be the one hosting. Shout out to Wookie in advance for doing so. But yes, we will catch you Wednesday, once again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is your boy, Rylionn, joining me tonight, Primus, and then the MVP for the semifinal match, of course, is Javi. So huge shout out once again to Team Yellow, sitting on awards for their victory, moving to the finals. And we will catch you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace out, everybody.